Housing starts trend upwards, World of Concrete underway, and federal highway dollars flow. That and more on Construction News Tracker presented by Caterpillar. Housing starts in the U.S. grew 10.8% to 1.11 million units last year, in the latest report from the Department of Commerce. National Association of Home Builders is aglow with indications the nation's housing industry will continue to expand this year by an estimated 136,000 units, placing the growth at 12%, the best showing since 2007. According to Dodge Data and Analytics, housing's continued rise added to early 2015 growth in commercial and institutional building and a surge in electric utility and gas plant projects to lift total U.S. construction starts 8% to $645.5 billion. World of Concrete's underway at the Las Vegas Convention Center. For Construction Pros has its entire editorial team covering the event, focusing on the industry. Concrete Contractor magazine editor Ryan Olson has an inside look at what the convention is offering this year.
Hi, I'm Ryan Olson, editor of Concrete Contractor magazine, and here we are at the World of Concrete 2016 in Las Vegas, Nevada. This year happens to be the coldest World of Concrete, with temperatures not getting out of the 40s at all this week. The economy remains top of mind as Edward Sullivan, Group Vice President of the Portland Cement Association, gave his annual forecast. In his fall forecast, he predicted a 5% increase in cement consumption and 5.7% increase in cement consumption in 2017. However, developments since then are prompting a reduction to what will most likely be 0.5% to 1%. That reforecast will be released in March. The World of Concrete organizers had reported prior to the start of the show with up to 56,000 pre-registered attendees at the show this year. Crowds in the aisles suggest that they have achieved that goal. It is, however, a relatively quiet year for the major equipment manufacturers. Global economies play a part, but the main reason for that, for the low number of equipment introductions, is that this is the first year in years that there hasn't been a diesel emissions deadline. In fact, International this year is introducing its first new vocational truck for concrete applications in more than 10 years, the HX series. John Deere is also introducing a new line of skid steers, and Hyundai brought new excavators and rollers in the Korean manufacturer's bid to gain more North American market share. Prior to the start of World of Concrete, the International Concrete Polishing and Staining Conference took place. At the conclusion of that event, organizers announced a new event, a new name, and a new venue. The new event is the Concrete Polishing and Staining Conference, to be held October 20th through 22nd at Milwaukee, Wisconsin. If you're a concrete polisher and are interested in more information, please visit cpsconference.com.
Our website will have continuing coverage of World of Concrete, so log in whenever possible to keep updated on the industry. A series of reports on the state of construction can be found on this website. It focuses on all aspects of construction and is highlighted with reports from economists of leading industry associations regarding market potential and trends. States can now tap the piggy bank of the U.S. Department of Transportation for highway funds appropriated under the new highway bill. The Fixing America's Surface Transportation Act, or FAST Act, has $39.7 billion now available for federal and highway funding. The Fed apportioned lists of states and amounts available in 7 different categories have been posted online. If you're in the road building industry, we encourage you to have a look. States control 92% of the money, an amount that exceeds $42 billion for the fiscal year. Developers of this blinking blue light device hope that someday it'll save motorists' lives by detecting ice on road surfaces. The Iowa DOT is working to tweak its usefulness, as Vanessa Fend reports.
For the DOT, it starts with this small solar-powered sensor called the PAD-Eye.
We want to be able to detect it and ideally tell the public, the motoring public, that hey, there's ice forming. Be aware.
The Iowa DOT is the first in the nation to test PAD-Eye warning systems. They have 2 in one of their Ames parking lots. Special Projects Engineer Willie Sorensen says the device is sensed when the temperature is 32 degrees or below and there is moisture present. That's when the lights flash blue.
The Iowa DOT is the first agency to test the device, hoping it can someday be used extensively to warn motorists of the impending dangers of ice road buildup. You may recall the massive tunneling machine Bertha, employed at Seattle. After fits and starts and striking an underground pipe that rendered it useless, Bertha was again operational Christmas week. But not for long. A massive 35 by 25 foot wide and 15 foot deep sinkhole formed near the tunnel site. Washington State DOT has suspicions old Bertha caused it. Work has stopped once again until they can find a solution. Our question is this: could this machine be cursed? In closing, a brief word of encouragement during a failure is worth more than an hour of praise after success. This is Construction News Tracker, looking over the industry that makes the world a better place, presented by Caterpillar and produced by 4constructionpros.com. Catch us on social media sites, Facebook at /4constructionpros and on Twitter using hashtag Construction News, as the streaming web never ends.